Hi, welcome to Get a Clue, Casual Gamer, where we get a clue, C-L-U-E, about a game or a list of games. I decided to do something that I have not done. I was curious, basically. Um, I've never actually gone through BGG, Board Game, oh, I gotta stop that, Board Game Geek's top 100 and looked and seen which ones have I played. Do I own any of them? Um, I figured I probably wouldn't have a lot because they tend to be heavier games, and I knew also this channel, if it's a bunch of heavy games, what am I talking about them? Because this channel is all about casual level games, light and medium light. That's it. I don't even go into medium heavy, or heavy on this channel. I do play some that are that, but not on this channel. I don't talk about them much. I mean, they usually end up on an honorable mention list. So I decided to go through this past weekend, to go through the top 100, and of course from day to day it's going to change and I can't stop that, but I'm going to give you what I got here. And I was surprised. There were 12 of them that I have played, and there are 11 that I own. Altogether, there's 14 games. Either I've played them, or I own them, or both. So I figured, hey, let's get a clue about what games have I played and or own that are in Board Game Geek's top 100. And I'm going to go from 100 on down. So first of all, the first one that comes up is number 98. I have played 98. I do not own it. And it is Mombasa, which is definitely not a casual level game. It is a 3.9 out of the 5 scale, and I only go to 2.5 on this channel. So Mombasa, I'm just telling you, came out in 2015, and yes, I have played it. It was re-implemented this last year to Sky Mines, I believe is the name of it, and I haven't played that. I've just played the original Mombasa, and actually that was like a year and a half ago now. Number 93, I own it and I've played it, and it's Search for Planet X. Pure deduction game. It does fit into the casual level, so I will tell you about that. It came out in 2020, and it's, like I said, pure deduction. You're trying to figure out where Planet X is on this circular grid, and you're getting clues as to what it's not next to, or what it's next to, it might be next to, and you have to deduce where specifically it is on this circular grid. So that's Search for Planet X. That was 93. Then we go down to number 89. 89 is Obsession. I have played it. I do not own it. It is also outside of the casual level. It's a 3.11. Search for Planet X was a 2.37, so it's kind of like on the higher. It's a light medium light type thing. But Obsession is a pure solid medium. Mombasa was a medium heavy, just so you know. Obsession came out in 2018. It is a cute game about your family in the Victorian time period, or maybe Edwardian time period, and you're trying to increase your status in society. And I'll leave it at that because, again, it's above the casual level. And so is the next one, which is the number 80 on BGG's list, top 100, and that is Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan is a dice worker placement. You're getting supplies, you're choosing to go up certain tracks, you're building pyramids with different concepts and stuff. Again, it is a medium heavy. It's a 3.78, so it came out in 2018, the same year as Obsession. And so it's a Mexican, it's not Aztec. People think Aztec, but It was actually, Teotihuacan was hundreds of years before the Aztec Empire in Mexico. So it actually was already in ruins and covered with dirt and just looked like hills when the Spaniards came. And that's why they survived, because the Spaniards kind of were tearing down a lot of pyramids and putting churches on top of them. And they didn't know that these super ancient pyramids were there because they just look like mountains and hills. And so that's the history. My parents lived in Mexico for 11 years. I've been there, and that's why I bought the game in the first place. Anyway, so number 70, we jump from 80 to 70, is Azul. That one right there. That is definitely in the casual level. And if you have not played it, it's a tile placement, open drafting, pattern building type thing. It's a great entry level game, though somebody who's never played hobby games probably will need 1 or 2 plays before they really grasp the concept of the strategy behind it. But it's a very casual level, wonderful game. I sing its praises. And then we jump down almost another 9. 61 is Quacks of Quedlinburg, which is right there. And it is also in the casual level of gaming. And again, it takes 1 or 2 games to catch on the strategy of your choices. It's a bag builder, push your luck type of game. It's very well loved. It came out in 2018. By the way, Azul came out in 2017. Quacks came out in 2018 and hit the ground running. People loved this game, and expansions came out and special thing by upgrading the pieces and everything has come out. It's like, wow, lots happened with Quacks. Great game. It's number 61. Number 59 is The Crew Quest for Planet 9, which is the original of The Crew. The other Crew, the underwater one, the second one that came out, is higher up on the list, but I don't own it. I already owned The Crew Quest for Planet 9, and I'm fine with that because I'm not a huge trick-taking game person. I can play it, no problem, but it's not the one that I have to have every trick-taking game. There are some trick-taking games that catch my attention, but I didn't feel the need for another The Crew. So I have The Crew Quest for Planet 9, and of course I have played it. Then we jump down to number 51, and 51 was Maracaibo. Quest for Planet 9 came out in 2019, and so did Maracaibo. Came out in 2019. Maracaibo is outside of the casual level. It is definitely a medium-heavy game. And you're pirates going around. I guess you're pirates. You got a ship. You're going around and around the southern Caribbean area, stopping off at islands and or mainland, and picking up things and trying to get the right supplies for points and such. And it's a rondel. You just keep on going around and around. You can go, I think you can go as far as you want, but you can't go backtrack. You have to go all the way around again to get to the spot again. So sometimes you want to get to the place first, to dock there first, so you can get the best or the most of something. But that means you're giving up stopping at a couple other places before that. So it's, again, it's above the casual level, so we'll just leave it at that. In 2021, Cascadia came out, and Cascadia hit the ground running too. Piles of people loved it. I own it. I have played it. I'm not sure where I've put it right now. I don't see it just specifically behind me, so it's got to be over there somewhere because I have piles of games over there. Cascadia is a tile laying, pattern building, open drafting game, and it's the newest game on the on my list of top 100 of the top 100. It's the most recent one for me when it comes to the year it came out. Not necessarily the year I bought it, but the year it came out. It came out in 2021. Great game. Lots of love. If you like nature theme, honey, you gotta wait. My dog. And so that is Cascadia. Number 41 is Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico is the oldest on the top 100 that I own. And it came out in 2002, and it is definitely outside of the casual level, but it's more of a medium level. It's not a medium heavy, it's a medium, a solid medium. And it did have a new re-implementation out that came out in 2022, Puerto Rico 18 something, I think. They were revamping it from early colonial time to more free from the Spaniards time period. They're changing it. I grew up in Puerto Rico, so I bought Puerto Rico because I grew up there, and yeah, I have not played it yet, though. It's one of two that I have not played on this list. Teotihuacan I got because I've been there so many times and climbed those pyramids. But yeah, but I have played that one. I own Puerto Rico. I have not played it. Now it was number 41 on BGG's list. Now we're getting down to 39. 39 is the other game that I own that I have not played. It came out in 2019, and it's Marvel Champions. I got a really good deal on it. It is in the casual level. No, it's not. Sorry, it's in the medium level. So it's just above. It's like a half a point, half a digit higher than the casual level. So you're in a solid medium at that point. Marvel Champions, but you got the whole Marvel theme, and it's kind of like, yeah, you're working into, I'm pretty sure I've watched a few videos about it, but I have not played it yet. You're the heroes trying to defeat a bad guy. I don't know more than that. Sorry. That's number 39 on BGG. Number 25 is Wingspan. And I have Wingspan, and I have played Wingspan, and I don't think I have it up here. It's got to be over there. I don't see it. Oh, there's Cascadia way up there. Okay, so Wingspan comes in at number 25 on BGG. It is just barely into the casual level. It's almost at medium level, but it's in a medium light level still, barely. A couple votes could push it up past into medium. A couple votes could push it down, but right now it came out in 2019, and it is at the high end of the casual level. But it's beautiful. It hit the ground running again, or flying. And there have been at least 3 or 4 expansions now, or maybe even 5. And people have upgraded pieces as well. Yeah, Wingspan is just huge. It's number 25 out of 100 in Board Game Geek. Number 18, Seven Wonders Duel. I own it. I've played it. It is definitely in the casual level. If you're 2 players, everyone says play it instead of Seven Wonders at the 2 level. It's better. I have not played Seven Wonders regular. I have played Seven Wonders Duel, and I have played Seven Wonders Architects, which is that right there. So it came out in 2015. Seven Wonders Duel in 2015, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So there you have it. And the highest number I have on the top 100 list is number 17, and that's a kind of a classic game. It came out in 2011, and it's Castles of Burgundy. And I know that it's got to be over there somewhere. I'm pretty sure I don't have Castles over here. I don't think I have that size box over here right now. Excuse me. Castles of Burgundy is in the medium level. It is not in the casual level, so just know that. They also have Castles of Burgundy, the dice game, and I've played that actually more than I've played the regular Castles of Burgundy because I can play it solo. But it's basically you roll dice. They give you the opportunity of choosing tiles to place on your player board, and you're trying to create combinations of similar color areas, area completion, area building, to get the points and such. So it is a little bit more, it's a medium. It's not a casual. So that's that. So out of these, there, like I say, these were 14 different games. 2 of them I own and have not played, and 3 of them, or no, okay, I own 11. I've played 12. I don't know. It's okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Half of these are in the casual level. So at least 7 in the top 100, and I'm sure there's more that I just don't have or haven't played, or maybe not. But there's at least 7 in the top 100 that fit the casual level, and those would be Seven Wonders Duel, Wingspan, Cascadia, the Crew, Quest for Planet 9, or the other Crew actually, so that would be another one. Quacks of Quedlinburg, Azul, and Search for Planet X. So there you have it. Now there was only one game, this is a little side note, there was only one game in the top 100 that came out last year. It's very, very difficult. It usually takes a couple years to a lot of popularity to move into the top 100. But there's one, and it's number 96. I do not own it. I have not played it. I've heard a lot about it. It is a very popular game, Heat. It's a car racing game, and use cards to mitigate the movement of your car. And it is extremely popular, and it has cracked the top 100 at 96, and it only came out last year. There was only one that came out in 2021 out of the ones that I have here, which was Cascadia. Out of these on my list, there was one that came out in 2020, Search for Planet X. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I own 4 or have played them from 2019, and 1, 2, 3 from 2018, and go on and on. There's obviously harder games on that list that came out in recent years, but it does usually take several years to get into the top 100 of regular, a lot of people playing it. And I'm sorry, I put my paper down on the card, on this little TV tray type thing I have here, and it's jiggles it. Anyway, so that's it. Those are the games that I have and or have played that are on BGG's top 100 the day that I did this list. So it could be different tomorrow. It could be different by the time you see this video. But it's close enough. They're not going to go fall off, and be number 500 in a couple days. So, yeah, that's it. Have fun playing games, and God bless you and your family until the next time. Bye.